And final hour of the week. We appreciate you tuning us in on this Friday. Earlier in the program, we caught up with Coach Wimp Sanderson, brought to you by Craneworks, also Mike Rodak from Bama 247, Blake Lovell from Southeastern 16. So if you missed any of those interviews, you can always download the Three Man Front podcast. Take us along wherever you go. You can watch the show on YouTube. Just hit that subscribe button there on YouTube, and you can watch us each and every day, our live programming here in studio at Jocks. You can also download the Jocks 94.5 app. You can listen to the show. You can also send us text messages. We utilize that function at the Courtesy GMC text line at 205-834-9450. So we try to make it as easy as possible for you to connect with us during the show, and we greatly appreciate that.
Yeah, text line is open, and we go there now. And Jason chiming in. This was following Chris's call. People just don't know how much tougher it is to win a championship in basketball. They need to move along. Winning those 6 games in the NCAA tournament, just winning 1 or 2.
It's tough. There's no doubt about it. It's tough. And I think you couple that with, I mean, you brought up a great point that I think some people, we do sometimes forget just how bad, and I mean, this isn't taking a shot, but especially at Auburn, right? How bad the basketball product was before Bruce Pearl got there. And then obviously them hiring Bruce Pearl, going to the Final Four, what that pushed Alabama and other teams to do. It was not a great product for a very long time. So
it was hit and miss.
Yeah. And now, I mean, even the fact that, I mean, think about this. Auburn's gone to the Final Four twice in the last, 7 years? That's remarkable. I didn't know if I'd ever see Alabama make a Final Four in my lifetime.
No.
Honestly.
And the most impressive thing, it's other programs like Georgia, what Mike White has been able to get them to do.
Chris Beard at Ole Miss, maybe not this year, but
yeah, you got to give a lot of credit to Rick Barnes. Not that they didn't have good teams prior to Rick Barnes getting to Tennessee, but there were down years. I remember down years of, golly, you want to go back to Wade Houston, Allen Houston?
Well, it was all about women's basketball at Tennessee for the longest time. That was the draw. It's a lot different now, and I'm grateful for it, but I think we sometimes forget that.
Yeah, we do. This one rolling in. Darren from Tennessee says, me and my buddy Ryan are going to come see y'all at Social Tacos sometime soon. It's about a 3-hour drive for us. Wow. We'll send you back with tacos. You'll be like Mike Rodak, but with tacos.
I was about to say, no White Castle, but Social Tacos, even better.
Mike Rodak revealed to us earlier today when he joined us, if you missed it, that one time while living there in Providence and going to school, he drove 6 hours round trip for some White Castle.
And he claims that was the only reason. There was no ulterior
We
motive.
think it could have been a girl. He claims it was just hunger.
Well.
Yeah, I know. Could firing Cal and hiring Mark Pope go down as one of the worst coaching moves of all time?
Cal's looking pretty good at Arkansas.
I think we can agree that while maybe for him it was good to have a change of scenery and maybe light that fire under him a little bit again. But yeah, for Kentucky, it's not great.
Hey, Conrad, y'all mentioned it yesterday that Blount County had a zebra on a farm.
Oh, yeah.
Sherrod Farms also had a buffalo until it got out and caused a bunch of property damage. The cops and animal control chased it for a few days before they caught it.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know about that. We had, I knew some people that had like goat, not like a goat farm, but they, a large collection of goats. Never zebras though, or buffaloes.
Going back to the 85 Bears, someone says, if you ever question who the greatest NFL quarterback is or was, go watch Dan Marino against the 85 Bears. They were good.
That was the only Bears loss that year, right? Was to the Miami Dolphins. Is that right? Wasn't it on a Monday night?
It was a Monday night, and then they had to go and record the Super Bowl shuffle. And that's when they looked at each other after this loss, and they're like, guys, we got to win out. Oh, my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
The hype is insane. We can't fall short. That was kind of the motivator if you watch the documentary. Thanks for the text, 205-834-9450.
So every time I see this list when it comes out, I'm amazed at the list. And so I just got my hands on the list, the top 20 highest paid coaches in the United States in any sport.
In general.
Yeah, any sport. There are 13 from the National Football League, 3 from the NBA, and 4 from college football. So with that being said, there are 2 coaches that make $20 million a year. And they're the highest paid.
Mhm.
So if I were to give you that number, in your opinion, who would be worth $20 million a year?
So who would be worth it, not who is actually making that
Correct.
amount?
In your opinion, if I were to tell you that there's 2 coaches that make $20 million a year, who would you say, you know what, they're worth every penny? I'd give them $20 million.
Ooh, might be a tough sell this year. I would say Andy Reid had probably earned that.
McVay?
Yeah.
Another good one?
I would say Steve Kerr.
Okay.
I know he's not making that much, but he's the most successful NBA coach of recent memory.
Kerr's a good guess.
Okay.
John Harbaugh?
Another good guess. Again, I'm just getting your opinion
Yeah.
based on $20 million. That's the high.
Yeah, I would think in the NFL, I would think Andy Reid probably has earned the right to be the highest paid coach right now. And then
He is, but he's tied with someone.
Hey, based
it's
on
John
based on what he's done, D'Amico Ryans, I don't know how much he's making.
he may, yeah,
He's not in the top 20.
he'd be worth it.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
not in the top 20.
Was Steve Kerr in the top 20?
He is. He's the technically he would be the 3rd highest because there's 2 coaches with 20 million.
Yeah.
And then you've got Sean Payton at 18 million.
Mm-hmm.
Peyton, okay.
Steve Kerr is next at $17.5 million a year.
Oh, he's making closer to 20 than I thought. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he might be like 15.
Coming in at number 5 is Jim Harbaugh.
Mhm.
So his brother makes $4 million more dollars than he does. Not bad. The Harbaugh brothers bringing in $36 million a year.
Well, that's what the Super Bowl win will get you. $4
Mhm.
million extra.
So then the next tier, which is basically 6 through 10, every single one of them they make the same amount. They make $15 million a year. And it's Miami Heat's head coach, Green Bay Packers, Philadelphia Eagles, McVay, and the Clippers head coach.
Is Doc Rivers still the river? No, it's not Doc Rivers.
It's
For
Lou.
$1 million, you could not tell you.
Oh, it's Tyronn
Nick
Lue.
Nurse.
Yeah.
It's Ty Lue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot.
Mhm.
Yeah. Ty Lue makes 50. God.
Exactly.
Thanks, LeBron. You can thank LeBron for that payday.
Coming in at number 11. Number 11 and 12 they're tied. Kevin Stefanski's making $14 million for the
Whoa.
Atlanta Falcons now.
Whoo!
He's making the exact same amount of money as Kyle Shanahan.
I will take Kyle Shanahan 7 days of.
What
the
is
week
Sala
over
getting?
Stefanski.
Do we know?
He's not in there. He's not in the top 20. Mike Vrabel
Okay.
makes $13 million.
What's Dan make?
Dan
Campbell.
Campbell.
not in the top 20.
Is McVay in the top 20?
Yeah, I've already said McVay. He made $15 million.
Okay, he was 15. Okay, that's
Yep. Vrabel makes the same as Ben Johnson and Kevin O'Connell. O'Connell makes $13 million at the Minnesota Vikings.
Wow.
He's a great coach. I don't have a problem with that.
Where did, what about Conrad's former head coach, Creepy? New OC.
Oh, McDaniel. Creepy. I don't think he's on there as the OC for
he's-
the Chargers.
No, he's not. He's not on the list. All right, so the final,
He gets video games instead of money.
Yeah, probably.
so 16 through or 15 through 20. It's that's where your college coaches come in.
Okay, so that's
Kirby,
and
Dabo, Kalen, and Ryan.
is
No.
Kirby one of them?
Mm-hmm.
Kirby, Ryan Day.
Ryan Day's up there. Kirby and Lane make the same amount.
Oh, I forgot about
Oh,
Lane.
yeah, that's right, Lane.
I forgot about
They make
that.
13 million. Ryan Day makes 12 and a half.
How much does Landing make?
Lanning is not in the top 20.
I think he's 10 or 11.
If you take those coaches, remove them from that list, and just leave Lane, how many championships?
Oh, amongst all the coaches on there?
Well, if you take them away and you just leave Lane, that's 0, right?
Yes.
So, as I mentioned,
I'd feel a little weird if I was in.
Kirby and Lane make 13. Ryan Day, 12 and a half million. And then so the last two coaches on the top 20 highest paid coaches in the U.S., Marcus Freeman makes
Okay.
12 million. And then you'll never guess it's an NFL coach.
They make 12,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll never guess it.
No.
Mm-mm.
Uh,
Not a chance.
Is
Taylor.
That's a good guess. Zach Taylor? That's a good guess.
That is a good guess, but that's incorrect.
Is it somebody that just got a job in the past 2 months?
No.
What was Tomlin making?
Not sure.
See, I would have
mean,
thought
I
he
think-
would have been up there in the 15 million kind of category, but I guess not. Ooh, another NFL coach that's making that.
Well,
much
obviously,
money.
this has been updated because with John Harbaugh.
Oh, Eagles.
We already said
He's
Sirianni.
said
in-
it?
yeah, he's making $15 million.
Yeah, I don't. Just the way you're saying it makes me think it's going to be the coach of a bad team.
Cardinals.
Panthers.
All excellent guesses. $12 million, Aaron Glenn at the New York Jets.
You're right. I wouldn't have guessed that.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Well, now you know why he left Detroit
Mhm.
because they paid him a lot of money
Yeah.
to go coach a
$12
dumpster fire.
million.
How's that working out, Woody?
Ooh, that's what, $4 million per win they got this year.
Oh,
That's
Hey, if you can get it, it's good work.
Man, isn't it?
the NFL's beautiful, isn't it?
I wish I was a coach.
That's, you
Must be nice.
just think with that money. Now you'd have to live in Buffalo, but a place like Buffalo, a smaller market, how far that money goes.
You could buy the city.
And think about this: if you extended that top 20 out, you're going to start seeing a lot of Eli Drinkowitz
Yeah.
and people like that on the list
Oh yeah.
because now they're getting over $10 million.
Yeah, it changed. Like that, it was the 7 to 8, and then you had the 10 to 12.
You had the Kirby and Nick.
Yeah.
they were the
The
one
elite.
and Dabo.
Yep, and they had a little bit of space, and then you
Mhm.
started your next tier.
Yeah.
But now you get the likes of Eli Drinkowitz getting 10 million. Not Kirby, but Kiffin getting the 13, whatever.
Mhm.
So Kirby's next contract probably 15 million a year.
Sarkeesian
16
is
a year.
is well north of 10 million.
So this may not be hard to guess, but I was just curious. Probably not a shocker who the highest paid Major League Baseball manager is.
Dave Roberts.
Yeah, Dave Roberts, and I would say coming in at number 2 is Craig Counsell.
Correct. Dave Roberts makes 8.1. Council makes 8 for
Yeah.
the Cubs.
What is
So-
Weiss making?
But I just thought that would,
Walt Weiss. Are we paying him?
Let me
It's
see if they
volunteer.
have this updated. Let's
it
see.
could be. He's a good guy.
Aaron Boone is making $4.5 million. This isn't updated for this year. Brian Snitker made $4 million last year though.
Not a bad gig.
Let's see. AJ Hinch is only getting $1.2 million. Well, it's because
He was a cheater.
Well, yeah.
But that's a good. I mean, that's just kind of crazy though how big the disparity
Mhm.
is for
Mhm.
Major League Baseball versus the other sports.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have a lockout.
Where you're
next year
paying
anyways,
Steve
it'll be
Kerr
great.
$17.5 million. Or Ty Lue $15 million.
The Steve Kerr one is I can understand that because he has made that franchise so valuable, but the Ty Lue one, that's wild.
All I got on Walt was he's got a 3-year deal, got a 4th-year option.
Okay.
I think we're paying him, and
Is he paying y'all to be the manager?
he could be. Yeah, we're not paying that kind of coin for Walt.
No, well, you need a new shortstop now. So
Did you hear the so-called rub going on between Bo Nix and Sean Payton? Did you hear about that?
like they're beefing
Mm-hmm.
about the.
Well, Sean Payton gave like end of the season press conference, and he was talking about some of Bo Nix's injuries. And then they asked Bo about it, and Bo was like, "No." A little bit of difference.
Not
of
on the same
opinion
page?
No, not at all.
Yeah, I wonder if that's a case of Bo doesn't want that information revealed because he's like, I'm a football player. I play through injury all the time. That's what happens. Or Sean's trying to cover for.
For him not kicking a field goal and going up
Mhm.
10-0.
Well, that's my thing. I'm like, dude, you made it. I mean, he's good enough to get you to overtime of the AFC Championship. Mm-mm-mm.
Someone texted in, they guess they missed it. Who was the other NFL $20 million guy?
John Harbaugh.
Yeah, Andy Reid and John Harbaugh, they make $20 million. Sean Payton is next at $18 million. Then Steve Kerr in the NBA, $17.5. Jim Harbaugh, LA Chargers, $16 million. Then you have 5 coaches making $15 million a year, including let's see, there's 3 NFL coaches and 2 NBA. But the ones that just jump out to me is Stefanski making $14 million for the Falcons
That's a lot.
and Aaron Glenn making $12 million for the Jets.
Well, I'm just like, I just find it hard to believe that Raheem Morris was making $14 million last year with the Atlanta Falcons, but maybe he was. They're paying Stefanski $14 million.
Mm-hmm.
Raheem Morris made $4 million last year.
Hmm.
Whoo!
Home Depot had a good year.
Yeah, I guess.
A lot of storms, a lot of people buying plywood.
Glad I'm not a Falcons fan. Whew.
That's a lot of screws.
Sure is. All right, we will continue on this Football Friday, Freaky Friday, whatever you want to call it. We're here till 2. Give us a call, 1-800-239-WJOX.
One 23-man fronts. As we continue on this Friday, a lot of your text rolling in. We got college basketball this weekend. Alabama on Sunday, remember, as they take on Florida in Gainesville. You got Auburn And Tennessee tomorrow night in Knoxville as the Tigers try to make it 5 in a row to take on the Vols. The Vols around a 6.5-point favorite.
And UAB
there.
tomorrow night.
And
too.
UAB tomorrow night as well.
Saturday night game
Try to make it 2 in a row.
against North Texas. They're undefeated on the road in conference play.
Get it done, boys. How about Prize Picks? You can get it done tonight, all weekend long with our friends at Prize Picks, America's #1 fantasy sports app. It's simple to play. You pick more or less on at least 2 player stats. You get the picks right. You could cash in. Speaking of UAB, former UAB Blazer, Yaxel Lindeborg, he is now a Michigan Wolverine. They got a big one tonight, a big game tonight. East Lansing, they take on Tom Izzo and Michigan State guard Jeremy Fears. You should fear him. 15 points projected by Prize Picks. More or less than 15 points.
Ooh, it's a rivalry game.
It's at
He's had more than that in 4 of the last 5.
More.
I'm feeling more for Fears.
What about Yaks? 13.5 points for the UAB or former UAB big man. Sorry.
I feel like we got to go more for Yaks. If that's
I
all
do
we're
too.
asking for him, he can
Yeah.
do that.
They're going to have to use him down low.
Absolutely.
All right.
He's a
If
monster.
we go more on both of those, we're a winner. You could be a winner too. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code WJOX, $50 in lineups after you play the first $5 lineup. That's code WJOX, $50 in lineups after the first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
So a lot of times on this program, you hear a segment called The Worst Thing I've Seen. It's usually something that Conrad has seen that has turned his stomach or made
he's
him
done.
very uncomfortable. But I understand it's a double feature today. We have
Is-
the worst thing he's seen and something pretty incredible, something really great he has seen. So
Amazing, awesome, hope, pray that it happens.
let's go to the tape.
This is the worst thing I've seen.
Been in quarantine and I need to get out and party. Woo! What's better than beach and a few drinks and Jeeps? Man, getting better than that. Law enforcement's definitely made their visitability and made people chill out and not be as crazy. The cops are doing their job as long as they don't be mean to people who are actually being innocent. Then I'm all.
So we think we start with the bad.
Yeah.
Start with the bad, end with the good.
Yep.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
What is
It's
what is the bad? Who does the bad involve?
Oh, an educator?
We talking naughty pictures to student?
No, actually.
Really?
No, we're not. It's
Oh, good.
actually refreshing that we have a bad story about an educator that doesn't involve that.
Okay.
Because that's typically what it is. But this one's a little different, and it comes from our neighbor state of Georgia. So a Georgia elementary assistant principal is currently being accused of stealing 98 items worth approximately $1,000 from a local Walmart using a stacking scheme at the self-checkout kiosks.
Oh no!
I mean, we all know people that probably, maybe you don't scan one item every time. I do.
I
do.
I don't know any of those people.
Oh, I have a friend that does that. He's
Really?
Like, well, yeah, he's like, every time I go, he's like, the cheapest thing I buy at the grocery store, every time I don't scan it because I have to bag my own groceries. He said that's like a personal stand that he makes. I don't know.
So when you walk out of the store, it doesn't.
It would me, but, it doesn't beep?
Yeah,
I guess not.
that's concerning. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. Anyways, so the woman, the assistant principal, her name is Courtney Shaw. She's 47 years old, and she was arrested earlier this week by the Cherokee Sheriff's Office after authorities had been alerted that she was swiping merchandise from a local Walmart in Woodstock, Georgia, about 30 miles outside of Atlanta over a 2-month period of time. So she stole 98 items valued at $943 between the months of November and December. It says what she would do is she would place multiple items on top of one another and scan only the bottom item before putting them in her bag and leaving the store. It says a Walmart employee was able to provide authorities with surveillance footage of the alleged thefts back in middle January, and they used a driver's license database to identify Courtney Shaw as the suspect. So they had 2 different vehicles that they had seen in, connection with the surveillance tape of her showing up at the Walmart. But she has now been booked into the Cherokee County Jail.
So this was repeated. If she goes in and she does it once or twice, they probably let it go.
But I'm going to guess 98. I mean, that's probably 10.
Well, you're talking $10 on average a piece of your items.
Yeah, so there you go.
But I'm thinking the time frame, November to December.
I mean, what, once a week maybe?
But holiday time, maybe she's
Maybe so.
She's
It's
bu-
busy. You can maybe people aren't paying as much attention to the
yeah.
self checkout. Yeah, but yeah, certainly not a good story there. So she was booked into the jail and charged with one felony count of shoplifting on Monday. She has now been released on a roughly $5,000 bond.
Have
and
you
she
seen
has
the
been-
other social media, like the pictures of her?
I'm looking at one right now of her celebrating, I guess, her 50th birthday.
Looks like the most normal
Oh yeah, looks like just a sweet mom.
assistant principal you could
Whatever.
ever find.
Yeah, absolutely. But I
And
guess
she had a
that's-
scheme.
I guess that's where they get you. But she has been placed on administrative leave from the elementary school, and I can't imagine she'd probably be back there. But I mean, she's been in education for over 2 decades, so that's a long time to.
How do you explain that one away? You don't.
You don't.
She just assumed that Walmart, they didn't care.
I mean, do you hope that you can just pay it back and they'll kind of let you move on? But obviously, that didn't happen.
When you go to
here.
check out and you notice the 8 cops around
Yeah.
your buggy.
So that's not great.
Okay, well, that's not great.
But this is truly. I'm being serious. This could be miraculous.
Okay.
Like this could be life altering for the future of human beings,
Okay.
human civilization as a whole.
All right, you're really building it up.
I know, and I'm being dead serious.
This better be good.
This is incredible. So I saw this story this morning. So scientists in Spain believe they have made a major medical breakthrough and have found a cure for pancreatic cancer.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Yes, absolutely incredible.
Oh, wow.
So they have been doing research in Spain for a number of years on mice, and they have found a way to remove pancreatic cancer tumors from the mice, effective with whatever this new treatment is, and it has a incredibly high success rate.
Oh, wow.
So the belief is that they're a couple years away from, human trials and I guess experimenting on or giving the first humans the opportunity to test this out. But yeah, the belief is that within the next couple of years, if their research continues on this pace, that they very well may have found a cure for pancreatic
Praise
cancer,
the
at
Lord.
the very least, significantly increase the likelihood of survival. Because as we all know, or if you didn't know, pancreatic, that's the one.
It's worse.
That's
I
the worst
Awful,
one you can
yeah.
get.
had a really good friend. He was a father of 3, 40 years old, goes in because he's having back pain. And it was pancreatic cancer.
Yeah, it's one of those where unfortunately, whenever you hear cases of it, the survival rate is just so low. But yeah, this is truly just would be absolutely incredible. So the story goes on to say that the scientists apparently they developed this cure by combining 3 separate drugs and I guess an operation it's called CNIO therapy. And by combining the 3 drugs, when they put it into the mice, instead of just going after one tumor, it's able to attack all of them at the same time.
Yeah.
And that's where the success rate has come from. So,
Well, I think we should all collectively celebrate this news.
yes. So, seriously, I wasn't trying to,
No.
get everyone excited because this is absolutely incredible. So, and according,
Worthy of the build-up for sure.
yes, but according to the American Cancer Society, roughly 67,000 Americans will be diagnosed with pancreatic cancer this year. And of that, 52,000 of them will pass away this year. That, again, just goes to show you how deadly this is. But yeah, I mean,
Awesome.
that would be awesome. So hope that continues on a right path. But that is truly the best thing that I've seen, and hopefully put you in a better mood heading into your weekend.
Amen. We appreciate that, Conrad. Pat's got questions. We try to answer them. The final Pat Ponders of the week is next.